Okay, now it's recording.
Now it is recording.
And I have no fucking clue what we should talk about.
I guess this is the first bullshit run of the Average Ghost podcast.
Yes, bullshit run, and I'm still fucking with levels.
Still fucking with levels.
And keep talking so I can...
We're missing the great John Kaiser. Motherfucker is stuck in Florida.
Fuck
with all
Florida.
the racists.
Boo.
While we are graciously in the glorious land that is Kansas.
And Kansas sucks total and utter dick. Your mic needs to go up a lot.
My mic needs to go up a lot. I can move it closer to myself.
No, right there where you are. I got the levels good.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna listen and see how this sounds. And now it's recording again.
Sorry, I just burped into the mic. Thank you, listeners, for. I hope you enjoy that. Exchange of bodily gas from the depths of my belly.
This shit was yummy. So, this is completely unscripted, and we have nothing to fucking talk about. No.
This is kind of
raw material.
This is kind of just our bonkers go at from first day here in Kansas on a little mini vacation.
So what'd you think of the flight in? What?
That was the most bullshit question I've ever heard in my life. Dipping into NPR now, here with Aaron Newman and Dylan Cabral.
What are you talking about? That was a perfect fucking segue.
Here's this shitty question. It's a super. How was the weather in
I'm
the
talking.
sky?
You know what the fuck I'm talking about. You were talking about the lines and shit and how your heart sank and Seattle's so much better. Just rag on Kansas a little bit because this place sucks dick.
A little bit. Well, it is kind of a different feeling when you go from. So you rise out of the glorious Puget Sound. And I'm looking all across, and you got this beautiful ocean, which you guys don't know what the fuck water is
I know.
here. You do now, but you've officially adopted.
I haven't adopted shit. Don't you dare fucking blaspheme.
Fucking Kansas life. He's got it tattooed on his throat right now.
That is incorrect. I do not have anything tattooed on my throat.
So you leave Washington, and you have like these glorious trees everywhere, and mountains, and water, and nice houses and all this, like, it's like fucking playing Sim City. You're like flying over, and then you fly over into Kansas, and you're like, oh, I've been playing Fallout way too much because I think I'm dreaming right now, and I think that we have actually made it all the way to the Commonwealth. It's fucking just dirty and brown.
And half the houses are blown up by a nuclear explosion.
Just there's super mutants everywhere.
Yeah, Kansas is not my favorite place in the world.
Yeah.
And the drive here is fucking horseshit from the airport.
Yeah, it was I was all game. I was like, no, this is going to be fun. And then we get in the car, and it's like, so I've been on a plane for 4 hours.
And now I'm going to be in a car for 2 fucking hours.
Yeah, drive for another 2. Through Topeka, Kansas. Oh, god damn it, dog. Your dog is fucking adorable, though, but he's a goddamn madman.
He's adorable. Put something in his mouth.
Okay. Aaron Newman, first day in Kansas. Already getting weird as shit. Tess, please come back. Just put something in his mouth.
Put something in his mouth.
I don't know what the fuck.
Give him the pink bone.
I'm not here. So yeah, I've got a couple of, general beers, because from Walmart in Kansas, you can't seem to buy anything.
No, the fucking microbrew selection does not exist here.
Yeah.
We're very basic people in Kansas.
When in doubt, Blue Moon's not a bad go, though. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm not usually a kind of guy to have a couple beers, though, so
yeah,
it's nice to just sit back and fucking
sip on some beers with some sliced oranges.
Yeah, fucking fancy ass shit.
Getting as fancy as we can. I'm gonna have to fucking do something with your levels.
Are they fucked with? Do I need to move the mic closer?
No, I'll just turn you up. But
okay. Just turn me on up. Turn it on up.
There we go. Now we're picking you up a lot better.
There we are. Dealing with the fucking levels.
Oh!
Get on my level, Aaron Newman.
Oh, shit. I keep... Look at that. Look at that fucking fart right there.
That fart.
Yeah.
NPR.
This dog has no chill.
Dude, all of the chill. He's like, motherfuckers, I want a podcast too. What the fuck
Let me
is
get
podcast?
On that shit.
Dude,
Let me get on it.
I got a mouth. Let me put it all up on that mic, dog. I'm trying to drop some fat beats.
So... I don't even know what the fuck to talk about.
Dude, it doesn't fucking matter. We've been rambling for like a solid 10 minutes, and I'm pretty sure it's fucking gold.
I mean, we might be biased.
It was, I don't know, man.
It felt pretty solid though.
I think we're doing all right. You just kind of like got to stare at the floor, not make eye contact with each other because
or
this
the
is
microphone.
Our first fucking podcast. You're like, hello, microphone. What's going on here? Yeah. You know, but it's fucking pretty good. I mean, we got your fucking spare bedroom turned into shitty podcast studio with fucking fancy lights.
10 minutes.
Mood lighting.
And we've got Google just sitting there staring at us. Big Brother's watching. We're so fucking
fancy. We got dual monitor shit going on up in here. I built a table out of a guitar case and a fucking piano stand. Like, we're fucking just making waves over here.
Making moves.
$1
million podcast right here.
We're hustling. You got no idea how to hustle like us. And we have a fucking dog in the podcast studio, so you know for sure
it's gonna be on point as long as he doesn't fucking shit on the floor.
Dude, you know what? Maybe he just wants a party, you know? He's trying to get weird.
Yeah, trying to get weird. So,
dude.
The Syrian refugees. Should we broach this subject or are we not?
Refugees?
Are we not versed enough?
I don't know. Like it's something that I have a hard time talking about things like this because it's like, you know, it's all fun and games because you talk about things that you're not immediately. We don't have. It hasn't. Yeah, it's like I haven't seen a Syrian refugee. I haven't
even know what a Syrian
I haven't fucking
like.
met one. I don't even know if Syria is real. No, I'm just kidding.
Syria, your Neverland.
You know, but it's just like, exist. You know, we are too.
No, none of that.
Trying to get on mic over here.
He fucking peeked the shit out of that.
Just two fucking momos over here, just hanging out, thinking we're political and shit, dropping.
I mean.
Syrian refugee shit.
Reading political shit, anyone these days can be fucking political with Facebook.
Yeah, you see it and all that stupid. You know, it's like I don't know. I listen to a lot of podcasts and I've gotten a fair share of like, you know, random internet bullshitters. Ow! God damn it, dog. Dude, you're getting out of hand. You're biting me hard now.
Give him the fucking put shit in his mouth. No, smack his butt. Yeah, that's right.
Don't get smacked.
You know what time it is.
I don't even know where I was coming from.
Yeah, the Syrian shit is hard, but there's this fucking kid on my Facebook feed, and he's consistently extremely right-wing. Like, consistently posting shit. Like, there's this meme, I'm sure you guys have probably seen it, because it seems like it's pretty well circulated. I've seen it on like 5 different people's shit.
Yeah, you got some 2 weeks ago. Everyone's Facebook pic was a French flag, not one American flag today. In reference to the San Bernardino shootings that
and the Paris
take
attacks.
place. But that's none of my business, he says, with some fucking weirdo.
Some fucking faux veteran,
some fucking boy. Tactical dude who fucking doesn't know what leg day is.
He's got all chest and chicken legs.
I know, he's got these fucking, you know, taco mag pouches on his legs, wearing some fucking tack vest.
He's super fucking moto. Super motivated.
Wearing fucking plate carrier his mom bought for him.
But anyway, whenever this kid posts some shit, I can't help but to comment because his responses are like, he is the epitome of the brainwashed right-wing youth.
Hashtag America.
Hashtag America for real. But I commented saying the magnitude of these attacks are nowhere near comparable. Because they're not. Like,
it really isn't. I mean, yeah, so no, it sucks. It really does suck.
Both suck. Any loss of life sucks.
Fucking loss of life is pointless and it's shitty and it's fucking terrible. And, you know, even though I can joke about population control all day, too soon. It's not something that we like to see, you know? Everyone likes to live their life in a calm manner and fucking taking it day to day. And no one wants to be faced by the barrel of a gun anytime. But when you look at it like this and he's sitting here you just come from this perspective of America matters more, I guess, or the US of A is more important than anywhere else.
It's not even that, because if you fucking throw in that there's Muslim Americans, they're like, well, no, fuck that. Fuck those motherfuckers. Like, get the Muslims out of my country. Yeah. Like, it's not even it's white American fucking, well, I won't go as far to say that. Not.
It's like white privilege.
No, but they fucking, it's anti-Muslim. It's Islamophobia. Like, everyone who is not Muslim American is okay, but even if they were born in America and happen to convert to Islam and are fucking white,
Yeah.
fuck them too, because
Yeah.
hashtag ISIS.
Hashtag ISIS. That's my new hashtag. I'm gonna put that on all the fresh
ISIS
pictures of my dog.
headquarters.
Hashtag ISIS. Oh yeah, little throwback for the 2 listeners we get on the first Average Joe's podcast. So when I was living in my apartment about a year ago, we're fucking tangenting hardcore, but you're gonna endure because you fucking love us. But so at my apartment and setting up my Wi-Fi, on that Comcast game. And I decide I'm going to change my Wi-Fi because I have a strong affiliation with the show Archer. So I decided to put my Wi-Fi name as ISIS headquarters.
Explain, because people who haven't seen that shit might not know what ISIS is in regards to that
So
show.
in this TV show Archer, it's a cartoon, as a lot of people like to say, even though it's tasteful and fucking wonderful. I don't know about tasteful. It's raunchy
No,
as
it's not
shit.
tasteful.
But
Tasteful's the wrong choice of words.
definitely the wrong choice of words. But it's a raunchy comedy animated show in which it's kind of a government contracted agency runs spy network bullshit for the FBI in the U.S. But their name is ISIS. So the ISIS headquarters, ISIS mainframe, that's all something that kind of is taken into account in that. So I decided to put my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi name was as this. Little did I know, 6 months later, some fucking Durka Jihad motherfuckers were gonna, jump in here with some machetes and start chopping off reporters' faces. And
Homeland Security was definitely looking for your ass.
all my friends popping in like, hey Dylan, you should fucking change that, dude. I don't know if that's safe. But
They were coming for you.
I decided to wait a few fucking months, and then I was like, what?
Did you have any people dressed in black ski masks coming
Fucking
for like
all of them.
tea
They were
and-
like, "Oh, bro, like you're one too."
What's up, bruh?
I had fucking dudes running up in Shamags like, "Yo, dude, you trying to hook up for like a meetup
Jihad?
this weekend?
You trying to-
jihad?"
You trying to get that Allahu Akbar? But anyway, this fucking kid, back to the Facebook shit. This fucking kid, every time he posts something, it's super fucking right wing. It's all anti-immigrant, fucking anti-refugee. And I know it's a sensitive fucking hard subject. Letting the refugees in or not, it's a hard subject, but helping people is more important than being a bitch. And at this point, I feel like if you are against the Syrian refugees, you're being a little bitch. Like, you're afraid that a handful of people are going to fuck shit up, which they're going to get in anyway,
Yeah.
regardless of if they come in as Syrian refugees or if
Well,
they
I
come
mean,
in...
look at it this way: with all of the, I don't know if honestly, if any of this information is correct. I've seen it on a couple different websites. I don't know which resources to actually pay attention to at this point. But right now, the San Bernardino thing is being plotted out as if though it seemed to be some sort of attack. Like there's these guys. This one is not this mental illness bullshit people are talking about. This is 3 people who seem to have a planned attack, carrying multiple weapons with actual real functional gear. Like these guys are wearing vests.
They're not
and
just playing
carrying
around.
extra ammo packs, or extra they're carrying ballistic belts, and I'm not even using any of the right words, even though but you know
They're
what I
wearing
mean.
tactical
They're
gear,
carrying
mag
ghost
pouches.
guns. Yeah, they're wearing mag pouches.
military style
Yeah,
gear.
these motherfuckers are they're armed. They know what they're doing. They're having the amount of supplies they're planning for a sustained fight. This is not mental illness. This is not, oh, somebody hurt my feelings last week, I'm going to pop into San Bernardino, I don't know, I think it was a special needs place, and just start popping shots off at a fucking Christmas party. This was who knows? Maybe we were like, oh, Christmas, we don't like that, and these motherfuckers. But these aren't regular Muslim people, if they even are Muslim people, and I might be talking up my fucking ass right now, but let's say they are. If they are, these are, even though they're Muslim people, these are not fucking regular Muslim people. These aren't people who just decide to pray 5 times a day, or fucking,
That's like saying every fucking Christian is a member of the KKK. Just because there are some white people out there who want to fucking hate on everybody who's not white Protestant. Like,
Yeah, it's just jumping in on,
but
it's some bullshit.
people can't seem to get their fucking heads around that just because there are some extremists, and those extremists they're from an area where war is a way of life. Like, they have been at war since the dawn of their civilization.
Well, no, honestly, that's not the truth either, because you've listened to Dan Carlin's Hardcore History before? Mm-mm. Okay, well, that's a really big podcast. Highly suggest that shit. But he talks about, like, a Khan. So there's a reason why these people are in such a non-reformed state of mind. If you look back to, like, the times of Genghis Khan, like, he went through and this place where, like, a lot of, like, this center of, like, I guess, Muslim antics and, like, this religion and the growing position for them, and, like, where was their proving grounds, and how, like, their spot, they were, like, one of the most forward thinking and, like, most reformed, highly scientific areas back in that state of time. And I might be talking about my ass again. It's been a couple months since I listened to the fucking podcast. but fucking Khan goes through there and he wrecks the entire fucking place.
Yeah.
And that wasn't that long ago,
Yeah.
It was like a couple, 1,000 years ago?
Something
like that. I'm pretty sure it was after
900
Common
fucking
Era.
AD.
Yeah, something like that. So that's, it's only a fucking 1,000 years ago.
Yeah. But
when you live in the desert, it's a hard time to come back from that. So you think, like, that there's this possibility of these people can be left over for such a shitty time that it's going to take a fucking while to get back to, thinking in a proper state of mind.
Yeah. Well, and
that's not justifying. I'm not a ISIS sympathizer because of that shit. I'm just saying, like, there are reasons why there's shitty parts of the world, and you can't just be like, well, we're like this, so why can't everyone else be like this? Like, it's a different scenario.
Just be glad that your family immigrated when they did.
Yeah, and everyone's like, this racist bullshit and refugees and all this immigration, and it's like, every single one of us are, man. Every single one of us are fucking mutts who got dragged over here by some chain of events. If it was fucking, I guess, Asian people to build railroads. I don't know, maybe I'm just playing that off, playing fucking gun and Xbox. You see little Chinamen running around building shit.
I mean, if it's in movies and video games, it's got to be true.
It's the fucking truth.
The truth.
Just like John Wayne is Genghis Khan. Because he fucking played him in the movie.
I didn't know that.
He did the regular John Wayne, like, fucking, he didn't.
Genghis Khan.
Yeah, he did not change his voice at all. Like, you can look that shit up. It's fucking ridiculous.
I'm gonna see if I can pull up John Wayne as Genghis Khan, because that would be fucking hilarious.
Can you input the audio from the computer into the podcast?
I might be able to play it loud enough to where I can hear it over the mic.
Do you have an outside speaker, or is it just off your computer?
It's gonna play off the TV.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Wayne as
Genghis Khan.
How do you spell that shit? There we go.
Genghis.
Genghis. Video.
Yeah, let's get some of this shit.
Let's see if I can.
John Wayne the Conqueror.
This shit might be loud.
John Wayne. This is NPR with John Wayne the Conqueror. This is the fake one. Go back like 2.
Oh.
Go back. Drop down about 2.
Right here?
No, go up 1 actually. Yeah, hit that one.
I don't think that's picking up at all.
No, that's John Wayne.
Crank this. It's just gonna be fucking dead air on this podcast because this TV sound system sucks dick.
I think I can hear a little bit.
This is ridiculous.
Like, those who oppose me shall be destroyed. Like,
this is the most fucking Americanized bullshit.
Like, I like how he's
seen.
rocking the Fu Manchu and, like, just straight up.
Hey,
creature, you gotta come on, dude.
You're
You gotta
ruining the
work with us.
podcast.
You're not ruining the podcast. You're a valued member of this podcast. Ow, my fucking wrist, dude. Yo.
Yeah, man, he's all about that bite life.
I know, dude. He's on that bite life. He's like, yo, Dylan, your wrists are swole as shit. Let me get my mouth on
Let
it.
me get some of that Let me get some of that wrist meat is what I was trying to say. Wrist meat.
Wrist meat.
Wrist meat.
Oh, yeah. So we've pretty much walked through about a solid, I don't know, maybe, oh, look at that, 19 minutes.
Ooh.
Fucking trekking away.
We still got like 40 minutes.
Yeah,
left
it's all
to
good.
go.
Well, we've just pretty much been walking through tangents and a bunch of bullet points in which we don't finish our train of thought. So, it's been fun, though.
Yes, yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter. This is our first bullshit run, and, it's a good fucking time.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? Is
What?
we should talk about some stupid shit so that people are like, oh, these guys are dumb and funny. Let's be interested. And then so next time we can be like, this is NPR.
And blow their fucking minds. These motherfuckers aren't dumb.
Dropping knowledge. NPR. Fucking NPR is about to hit us up after this podcast. Like, you guys,
You gotta
can't
quit
fucking
saying
take NPR.
You gotta quit saying that shit.
This is a flagrant violation of our ethics here at NPR.
Of our copyright?
We don't believe that you two, Aaron Newman and Dylan Cabral, reflect
We
the
find you in
values.
We find you in breach of the copyright, and we're gonna sue you.
We're fucking retarded. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm gonna go snag some more beers and grab him a fucking rawhide bone so he chills the
I'm
fuck
gonna
out.
rap. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna
I don't know.
rap.
Just go off on some bullshit.
Okay, yeah, fucking grab him some
I'm
I
gonna
don't
grab
know.
him a fucking
Put him
rawhide bone
fucking
and hope he does
chokehold
not
or some
shit.
shit. Yeah, this motherfucker just clowning. Down here from Kansas, took a few fucking days off work, about to hang out with my buddy. It's a good time. Pretty excited that we get to finally, take a crack at this podcast bullshit. Even if none of you guys decide to stick around and listen for a good amount, we're having fun. So, it's a good time, and we're gonna try to be as authentic as possible. Try to be as real as we can, come from our own points of view. And even if they're fucking bullshit and you guys hate us, maybe you should leave comments, because if we get haters and, questions and stuff like that, that's how we know we're fucking successful, even though we're just fucking around and we're just trying to have a good time. So, some reflection from any sort of fans of the blog, of Aaron Newman's Dependo blog, or of any other, fucking followers who pop up off Google or whatever. You guys want to take a look, say what's up, give like on Aaron's page, Facebook Average Ghost, maybe hit a like. Maybe there's gonna be a fucking subscribe button or some shit for this bullshit podcast if we actually find out a
If I
regular
figure
schedule
out how
to do
to
it.
set all that up.
Yeah.
I grabbed is this what I'm looking for?
Yes, that is.
All right. I
Let's
grabbed
keep
you one.
whatever that is on the DL though, because I'm trying not to have that.
Yes. Jobs. But it should be most enjoyable on this fucking epic space ride.
Sweet, you grabbed another fucking beer. I'm
Yeah,
done
man,
with
I
that
told
shit.
you I was going to get beers.
Nice. I just fucking went into straight up, just podcast
Promo.
wordsmith genius over here.
Oh shit, we got a Kanye West in the building.
I am Kanye.
All right, pouring some beers.
Beers.
Hopefully this alpha brain kicks in so that we start talking about some legitimate
I don't know.
shit.
Does it really work if we got Alpha Brain beer, and just throwing shit in there, just fucking cocktail of just mind,
Genius. It's a genius cocktail.
just dropping mind truth bombs over here. Jesus
With
Christ.
popping some hard candies like we're fucking 80 years old.
Yeah, dog.
Give me my butterscotch.
I love hot candy. Yeah. Fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
I'm fucking stoked to not be at work, man.
I'm stoked to not be in the army anymore.
It's pretty fucking sweet.
And to not be at work because I could be stuck at that fucking shooting range.
Yeah. How was that though, man? I mean, I didn't give much heads up. I mean, we were talking all the fucking time, and then you started working there, and you were busy as shit. So
It just happened. I fucking called them up and said, "Hey, you guys hiring?" They're like, "Yeah, come in." And then I
Weird.
gave in my application that same day, and they're
And then
like,
you
"Hey,
gave your
you're
2
hired."
weeks that same day.
It's just hard with a brand new dog and trying to go to school And it sounds like a cop out, but
no.
I also don't.
You have to.
I don't have to work. Like the GI Bill is paying my way for fucking school. Tess gets money that she doesn't use all of.
This might sound like some bullshit too, but like, take some fucking time to harness your artistry. Like,
yeah, I have been. I've been trying to write shit.
You know, but that's that shit. Like, we're trying to do this. You know, you gotta find your hustle somewhere, and you gotta.
I would love to just be able to fucking work for myself, travel, whatever.
That'd be dope as fuck, you know. But you gotta be on that grind till you get there.
Yeah. See, look at that shit. Magic.
What kind of bone was that?
It's just like the fucking bleached rawhide shit, and he's all about it.
He's just fucking going deep.
Oh, the boo thing.
Who?
Tess coming in from Kuwait, trying to spell sweet, but spelled Saray.
Saray. It's my favorite kind of wine. Totally sounds like a kind of wine.
Drinking that Saray.
Totally don't know shit about wine. And there was a silence as Aaron answers texts, which is completely unprofessional. Just
You
kidding.
shut your
You can do what the
goddamn
fuck you
mouth.
want, man. I don't give a shit. And I took a nice little
Sip of
a beer.
I mean, I'm sure we've had worse parts where we're actually talking, and it's just...
Dude, honestly, they're like, oh, they've shut the fuck up. Thank God. God damn, I don't want to hear this fucking motherfuckers talk anymore.
God damn it.
And I think I just bridged the fuck gap, too. I think I said the word fuck a little too much. People are like,
I've said that a lot this
wow, Dylan, that was
this stretch as
that was a little
well.
uncalled for.
It's been like 26 minutes, and I've said the F word like 20 times.
Yeah.
If somebody...
In 6 minutes.
If somebody listens to this and counts how many F words I say, I will totally give you something. We'll discuss that at a later date.
Oh wait.
No, I
he's
can't
married.
give the
He's
dick.
married. Sorry, bro.
And Tess, you better apologize to her.
worry
She's
about it.
going to hear this too.
Sorry, Tess. Tess.
Unless, baby, if you count how many fucks I say and you're the first one to comment,
Then you're
you
gonna
can
get some serious dick. That dick is gonna be serious, like drawn on eyebrows and everything.
What?
You never drawn on serious eyebrows? Me neither, but I'm just saying.
Oh, I thought you were talking about drawing eyebrows on my dick.
I mean, if you want to get with it, but you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm about that.
I'm not about really sprucing up my jungle area that much.
Sorry, Tess.
I mean,
He doesn't bedazzle it for you. I'm sorry. I know. I heard you were into that kind of shit, but he's just not willing to go the extra mile
I'm
for
not
you.
in the bedazzling mood.
He's not gonna vajazzle his beanbag. Like, he needs to just go deep, buy some rhinestones, get a little fucking Wonder Glue.
Get sparkly.
Yeah,
Get
dude.
weird.
Get fucking weird. You can do one of those, because Tess is a medic. You can do one of those red crosses, like just right above your piece, like. You just like go down like, oh, this is familiar.
So I need to shave my stuff into a cross and then dye it red.
Well, dude, she's like deployed right now. You should be like getting crafty as shit with dick pics. Like, you should be just throwing
Dick
heat.
pics on point.
Dude, serious. Like, you should start like downloading filter apps and fucking, getting crafty.
Enlargement
getting
apps are
crafty
going to
with
be
the
necessary.
Just fluff it up.
Magnification.
The magnification. Just break out the Photoshop. Do that little like bubble tool or whatever. So make
She'd
sure.
probably be like, why are you sending me random dick pictures?
Be like, it's for the fucking podcast, Tess. Endure. We're trying to create our hustle.
We're creating content by sending you dick pics. Just take it.
We're trying to create an ecosphere of the reality. The bullshit that we talk about on the podcast has to be real.
Oh, we're retarded.
Hey, fucking men, man. It's that good shit, though.
Word.
It's a good fucking time, man. We were bored as shit up until this, and then we just started fucking flowing.
That's true.
Yeah. It's a good
We
fucking
just
time.
sat downstairs for what, like fucking 15... We wolfed down Qdoba.
Yeah, we did. Dude,
And then sat there and stared at the fucking wall.
Qdoba is life, man.
It really fucking... I'm so glad it's so close to my
I
house.
just love Qdoba, dude.
I'm down with
It's
Qdoba.
like one of those things that's like semi-nutritious. If I ate a shitload of Qdoba and someone's like, "You're a fat piece of shit," it's like, well, at least there was vegetables in it, so kiss my ass.
I mean,
I
if you
picked brown rice and black beans, motherfucker. So get the fuck out of here.
suck a dick.
See this dick? It's filled with brown rice and black beans. You better get the fuck out. You about to catch a warm dick to the face.
You about to catch a rage boner.
You're about to catch a bedazzled beanbag straight to the forehead.
Fuck.
Like, you know what's funny is I like right now we're doing this fucking podcast. We're talking about our ball sacks and okay, maybe I'm talking about our ball sacks, but
Ball sacks have been spoken about.
but like you know, your fucking blog is all like serious as shit and like it gets into like
it had
the
a
depth.
little bit of goofy.
There was
It's
some
got
goof. I know.
goof.
I'm glad.
I'm trying to move it more towards
glad to pull
goof.
that out. Yeah, dude. But like I see like who's reading it, like you know, like family from like your Newman side and shit like that, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, what the fuck is this podcast about?
They're
what does
talking
this have
about
to do
dicks!"
with? Oh, we're gonna learn about Aaron's life, and it's just gonna be like ball sacks on your forehead. And they're gonna be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Hey guys, please just fucking endure. Like, if you made it this far, just suffer through a couple fucking episodes.
Keep going.
Just get through this shit.
Yes.
We will get better as time goes on. When in doubt, talk about ball sacks.
that's
Right now, we're in a
crutch.
hole on down.
Ball sacks are a crutch.
Yeah. That's like.
We should have like sat down and wrote out some content to
Why, man?
talking notes. I don't know.
I don't know. You gotta. This isn't NPR. I keep fucking making fun of NPR because this isn't it. Like. This is like.
It's not
Yeah.
NPR.
This is not NPR.
We are not.
This is
What
not
does
NPR.
NPR even stand for?
National Public Radio.
Oh.
This is NPR with Robert Krulwich. That's a real name, actually.
So we're gonna get sued right
Probably
now. because you just said that.
Robert Krulwich is gonna
Don't
be
say
like,
it again.
Robert Krulwich. He's like, you motherfuckers listening to Radio Lab gonna come on your stupid bullshit first episode of your podcast and make fun of me. No, that dude drops heat though.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever listened to that podcast? Mm-mm. They talk about some serious shit. Like they talked about tortoises, like the darling. They talk about tortoises, bro. No, like
Yo, motherfucker, they drop heat. Tortoises.
I don't know why I'm talking talking like a black guy right now. But no, like they talk about how this species on like the Galapagos Islands have been by like pirates. I don't even know if it's pirates or just people who sail and do shit. Pirates. Fuck it. Pirates. They like bring over like different breeds and like they like take over like the Galapagos Island and it's like fucking with the species of like the tortoise and stuff like there.
So they're fucking with the habitat.
They just I don't know how long
There's
it
a
takes
term
to produce
for it,
some
but
of
I
their
forget what
produce.
that fucking term is.
Yeah.
Where
It's
it's
called
invasive
tortoise.
species.
Oh, okay.
It's an
Yeah.
invasive species. They
Yeah.
come and take over.
They apparently they had to get to the point where they're fucking bringing in like dudes in helicopters with rifles to take out these goats so that the tortoises can survive. Like, yeah, dude, you like got
So
that.
there's a war, goats versus tortoises.
I know. Well, I mean, you
What
guys,
is the plural for tortoise? Is it tortai?
I think it's just tortoise.
Tortoise? Okay, so we need to stop
Tortoises. It's wrong. Let's just say it like that. Tortoises. I fucking don't know. So it's gonna be tortoises.
adding tortoises.
So
I
the
like
goats,
turtles.
The goats got out of the Galapagos, and then they took out the tortoises, and we gotta get the tortoises back to life. But I mean, envision that. It's just, Tate Fletcher's sitting in the helicopter.
Fucking blasted goats.
Well, yeah, I mean, he shoots the pterodactyl in the Jurassic World, so he might as well, be on the same shooting squad. Pop in, shoot some fucking goats.
I feel like pterodactyls to goats is a demotion.
I don't know.
I mean, if you get to shoot anything out of a helicopter,
It's pretty fucking cool.
I'm saying
Tim Kennedy has the life.
Yeah,
Tim Kennedy.
if you're shooting targets out of a helicopter, you're still in a fucking helicopter shooting shit.
Shout out to Tim Kennedy. Go kill ISIS dudes because you've been talking about it on Twitter for a while, and I'm ready to see some GoPro footage of you just murking
Some
them.
funker
So,
360 shit.
Yeah, just going hard.
Go ham.
Yeah, because we know you can do it. I saw you on The Deadliest Warrior. I know what you're about. I know what you're about, Tim Kennedy. I listen to all your podcasts that you're on. You don't have your own podcast. Put out your own podcast. Those are some of my favorite ones, man. Every time he's on a different podcast, Tim Kennedy is just a real dude. He's dope
Legit.
as fuck.
Yeah. I like the shit with real people. I hate the shit where it's overproduced and they're fucking
Yeah.
just bullshitting.
I like when veterans are on stuff, actually.
Because they dismantle all the bullshit fucking myths and
because like you have these people who are the right wing dudes. Like this fucking dude is commenting on your shit.
he's in the National Guard too. Like
that's the National Guard. That's not a real thing. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, it is
never in the
thing.
military, and I'm still talking shit over here. Like,
I went to basic with that motherfucker, and he's slow. He is a slow dude, but
yeah.
I feel like he's just a product of his environment. He's brought up in an area. I think he's from Kentucky or Tennessee or something.
Well, see, you know what I think though is like I think if he, I don't know. I think if maybe he was in more of a situation like the Tim Kennedy or Jocko, who was just on Rogan's podcast, or not Ryan Bader, Brian Stan. You know, these guys just saw like real war. Like these guys are like, they have their ideals and their stuff that like, but it's cemented in like factual evidence and them being in the shit.
Yeah.
And then some of the other stuff that's bullshit, like this guy's spewing, are balanced out because they're like, no, this is dumb. Like this doesn't fucking matter. Like they don't see that shit. You know, they see that
these people are keyboard warriors. They're the fuckers that they might as well be trolling. Like,
yeah. I mean, he's not, you know, he's, you know what he wants to be doing is he wants to be posting in this echo chamber of all the fucking people he's ever met in his life that all think the same exact thing as him, you know?
Yep.
I mean, you can't hate on him too much because we need versatility and we need stupid motherfuckers on Facebook so that we can have some stupid shit to talk about.
Well, that, and it fuels my own knowledge. Like when I see dumb people, I'm like, no, you're fucking wrong, and I'm going to find out all the shit that I never wanted to know before.
You know, you got to dive in.
To prove you wrong.
Yeah. You know, and sometimes we say dumb shit that...
Do you smell that dog fart?
I don't smell that
Did you get a whiff of it?
I'm just smelling the mic.
I'm smelling NPR right now.
I'm smelling NPR.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, we need these people with these, like, varied, you know, like...
I mean, that's the salt of the earth, is having variety of opinion and shit, but the problem is that this opinion is getting so violent. Like, that comment I made earlier today about the fucking IRA to ARA, like... I feel like it's just a stone's throw away to where the Republicans are just like, you know what, fuck this shit, we're gonna go against America and the Muslims and everybody.
That's just how it's been going, man, because you got this stronger divide between the right and left wing as time goes on. Well, yeah, because people jump into these echo chambers. Exactly what I was just saying. You know, you got these people who are like, well, I think this, so I'm gonna talk to a bunch of fucking people who think the exact same thing as me.
Facebook pages.
Yeah, and then other people who are gonna go like on something else and talk about that same thing, and they're posting all this media from fucking the Conservative Daily and stuff like that, and just like, yeah, don't you think they're gonna think exactly what the fuck you think? Like that's specifically their job, their name. It's in their name what kind of shit that they need to spew out. Like it's ridiculous, you know. And there's just this farther divide between these two people. I have like friends on Facebook. It's like I have my buddy named Joe, and he fucking, I love this dude. He's a great fucking guy. Like trained with him for a little bit. Like, you know, he's just a really good dude. Motherfucker's family, but posts all this shit about Trump, and I was posting this shit about like jackasses.
Don't even get me started on Trump.
Jackasses and stuff, and like, you know, and it's just like I'm always like, yo, dude, like. This.
If Trump fucking wins, I'm moving to Canada. You hear that, baby? We're going to Canada if Trump wins.
Fucking Canada. I'm down to go to Victoria, BC.
Yeah, so man, fuck it. It's right up the street from Washington. We can pop into the U.S., visit for a little bit, and then get kicked out by immigration.
I'm just gonna go to Canada with you.
Oh, that's true. They're legalizing weed, so we don't even need to visit.
Yeah, dude.
Word. See, Canada's getting shit right, but that's socialism, so we don't want to know anything about that shit.
I know, socialism. Let's be scared, guys. Socialism is the same thing as communism.
No, it fucking isn't, guys. No,
that's why there's two different things.
Yeah. Like, oh, fascist, communist, socialist, bullshit. Get the fuck out of here, man.
If you look at the definition of the United States, we're a a capitalistic socialist republic. Like, we have socialism in the base of our
Well, you know, and everyone's spitting
structure.
fire over here like, Bernie Sanders is a socialist. No, he specifically describes himself as a socialist Democrat. You know,
you can have socialist ideals.
Even if Bernie Sanders gets into, like, fucking if he gets into office, he's not gonna, like, people are so scared and thinking he's just gonna change his country like a motherfucker. No, he's only gonna be able to do things within his bounds that other people agree with. Why do you think
Yeah.
we have checks and balances? He's gonna put up some shit, and other people are gonna be like, oh, okay, maybe that makes sense, maybe it doesn't. Other people have to agree with him.
I
He's
think
not,
what we need to do is fucking shorten the terms in Congress.
you know what I
Like,
think we need to do?
Huh.
I think they need to. This is never fucking gonna happen. I think they need to institute the need for whoever gets elected for president, their vice president has to be from the opposite party.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't have vape lungs.
Oh, you not about that
Too
vape
much
life.
cigarettes, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, I'll get there. I just have to work up to it. It's just fucking.
I think
E-cigs are gnarly.
I think that with every change of president, there should be a change of Congress member. Like,
Yeah.
because these motherfuckers just sit there and collect fat paychecks and slow progress.
Well,
Like,
the thing I like about Bernie Sanders the most, and I guess the thing that I can see tolerable about Donald Trump,
there's nothing tolerable about Donald Trump.
this is one thing. It doesn't mean it has anything to do with his policies. It's just the fact that he's not using other people's money, I don't think, maybe he is, to get into office. He's
Yeah,
so fucking rich,
But
but
even still,
he's
like,
going into there with his own stupidity.
yeah, but he's still saying shit like, I'm not gonna go on Fox News unless they give me $1 million
Yeah.
or 5 million or whatever. Like, everybody's argument for Trump getting into office is that he's a businessman, but he's had fucking multiple bankruptcies, and if you really want
Oh,
to
he's
run
a shady motherfucker,
oh yeah,
man.
organized crime connections, fucking,
Yeah, to get to be a fucking mogul like that, you gotta fucking do some dirty shit.
you're gonna throw some shade.
Yeah.
But the problem is
Sorry, total pause and sorry, listeners. Which one am I?
You're the
on
top
that?
one.
The top one? Okay, so my levels are okay, actually.
yeah, your levels are good.
I was just hoping that people could hear me because
Oh yeah, you're solid.
I'm
man.
so obsessed with my voice and
Yeah,
I just
you
want
just wanna
everyone
hear
else to know
yourself
it. Yeah.
But anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted by the bullshit,
Fuck you.
if everyone's excuse for Trump, or not excuse, what's their motive? That's not the right fucking word. I just went blank on what the terminology would be. Their
Fuck it,
reason
live.
for wanting Trump in the office
Okay.
is that he's a businessman and
Yeah.
that he could make America great again with his business bullshit. But they don't realize that he did cutthroat shit, sent jobs overseas because it's cheaper over there. He has to pay less. Like, what makes you think he's going to do anything different with the country? He's going to fucking cut corners, do shady shit, and we're going to lose jobs in the U.S. He's not going to create more. He fucking...
Well, you also got to think of it from this point, you know, how much fun he's having on this campaign. He's playing it like a game, man. Like,
He's
you know,
basically on The Apprentice Live.
and it's nice. We do need a more lighthearted government, and we need people to act like fucking human beings when they're in
Yeah.
office. That's true, but like, Trump's just, I don't know, motherfucker. Like,
He's
like,
a joke.
yeah, dude. He's not. He doesn't have experience in politics. Like, he's just makes outlandish statements consistently. A lot of people are backing him because he's hilarious. Like,
And that's not the reason you vote somebody in the
oh
office.
my god, man. You
Another
know, but I
problem-
can't say shit about voting honestly because
I haven't done it.
I haven't done it either.
And I'll probably do it this time because I want Sanders in office.
Yeah, my only scare though, man, is just with like, I think Sanders needs to get on it because churches need to be taxed, businesses need to be
fuck yeah.
taxed. So, you know, churches, businesses need to be taxed. People who are richer need to be
The
taxed.
1%
They
needs
need
to
to be taxed like us. That's
Like
all I mean.
American citizens.
Yeah, like American citizens. I'm not saying like tax us less and tax them a shitload. Like, they've earned their fucking money. They
I'm saying
deserve
there
it.
needs to be
But
a one
fucking-
solid tax bracket. Like, everyone pays fucking whatever the percentage is,
Yeah.
and that's the same throughout. Like, don't do this fucking tiered bullshit.
Like,
oh,
universal
you're in-
healthcare, and people are always fucking freaking the fuck out. Like, well, just get a fucking job. Like, no, that's some fucking bullshit. Because you tell me right now you're saying that get a fucking job. Tell me right now, even if you have a good job with good healthcare and one of your fucking kids gets sick, are you gonna sit there and tell other people to get a fucking job because you're gonna be spending the rest of your fucking life working 65 hours a week so that you can pay off your fucking child's medical bills, and you're stuck in debt for the rest of your fucking life because some freak ass accident happened to your child, then in that scenario, you're going to be thinking like, oh, well, this is fucking America, supposedly the greatest country on the earth. Maybe we should have universal health care and people shouldn't be scared to have to walk outside their fucking front door. Maybe a drunk driver hits you. Maybe some stupid shit happens. Yeah, this is fucking outlandish, but we live...
Not really.
We live in a fucking, like... We live in a society that is first world.
Yeah.
Like, we should not have to be scared every day that if something fucking happens to us, like me, myself, I have a damn good job for my age. Like, I
Yeah.
have medical insurance, but if I was to fuck myself up, I can't, like, I'm not going to be able to survive. Like,
Yeah.
I need to, like, I have to work overtime. I have to spend more time at work. Like, I can't take a day off. I can't desert, like, right now, I'm working on vacation time. I
Yeah.
beat my ass all last year so that I could have a little extra time to fucking come down here, you know?
And do some podcast bullshit.
Do some fucking podcast bullshit. But people shouldn't have to sit in fear, you know? Everyone's over here like freaking out about ISIS and out of fear and all this other stuff out of fear. But then when it comes down to healthcare, which is stemmed from the same bullshit, yeah, it's not the same immediate scary action because nobody's going to shoot a gun at your face. But
But if somebody did shoot a gun at your face, you wouldn't be able to pay for it because you wouldn't have fucking health
yeah,
care.
dude, like you're going to be fucking like freaking the fuck out. Like you're fucked for the rest of your life. You're stuck in debt and your quality of life is affected based on that point.
Yeah.
Like the fucking politicians in our system make so much fucking money. It's ridiculous. Like they get paid this bullshit pension, you know, after
Yeah.
working one term you get paid a certain sum for the
You
rest
get
of your
a fucking
life.
million, a
Like,
six-figure
yeah, what
salary
the
for
fuck
the
is
rest of
that?
your
Like,
life. Suck a dick.
Yeah.
Like-
Get the fuck out of here, man.
God damn it.
And like all this bullshit. Like there's
If,
places like
if we did tax the 1%, churches, businesses, CEOs, all that shit, if we tax that shit, bam, you pay for colleges, you pay for welfare like 5 times over, you reinstate
or
Social
even not
Security,
even pay
you
for
play
not even
fucking-
pay for all of colleges. Yes. It should
Lower the
It should be,
terms.
but
Lower
lower
the
the
fucking
fucking
price.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
Like they say you should go to college, but if you're born into poverty, to have multiple tens of thousands of dollars of debt, like coming from a place where $20 was a lot of money,
Oh yeah,
you're gonna be like, no fucking way am I gonna go to
fucking
college.
ridiculous,
Like
man.
that's where I get white privilege when people talk about, oh, you're just some white privileged dude, because
No, white privilege is a real fucking thing,
Oh, yeah.
but you can't use it as an excuse for a lot of things. A lot of
No.
people use it as just a cut and dry excuse. White privilege.
That's just
the
like
end
saying
of
all
the
Muslims are
argument.
evil.
Yeah, that's the end of argument. Like, and that's not how it is. White privilege is real. Sometimes it's a little bullshit cop out that people say. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, well, no, there's other things to it, but
I did happen to work my ass off. I did join the army.
Yeah.
Shit like that. But
yeah,
whatever.
like there is a degree of white privilege. You know?
Oh yeah.
There definitely fucking is, and we're all subject to it. It's pretty nice. Like,
But there's also-
I fucking grew up mostly in Snohomish County. Snohomish
Yeah.
County doesn't really have much of a ghetto. There's not much fucking bullshit going around. You know, it's not
Yeah.
fucking. I don't even know what the fuck. Like a place like Compton or like, you know, even like one shitty like.
Tacoma or Kent.
or like Rainier Avenue or
Yeah.
whatever, you know, like shit down in Seattle. Like I don't even know. I can't even fathom like
or Junction City.
What-
That shit out there is bad.
what bullshit like that is like, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so I have, you know, we weren't rich as kids, you know,
Yeah.
like my parents weren't well off.
But we also, I feel like we've been
we had
on,
to live within our means.
we've been on both ends of the middle class spectrum. Like when we lived out at Grandma and Grandpa's, when we were fucking living in shitty fucking back of truck trailers.
Yeah, but
I mean, that was some of the best times of my life.
dude,
but-
every single solid memory I have from childhood is from there.
Yeah.
I can't think of one that's not from there.
Yeah.
Like
That shit was legit.
it was the best shit, man. There's
Fucking
nothing
riding
better.
on the back of carpets or back of trucks on carpets and shit.
When you guys like had all your skateboards and like you broke them and attached them to that fun box and then carry it behind the F-250, like that shit was fucking bonkers.
Braffing the fucking Celica throughout the donuts for
dude,
days.
Just paintball. all
Hashtag
the time.
farm life.
Shitload of people. We say farm life, but really it's like hashtag plot of land life.
Hashtag fucking white trash life.
Hashtag no animals, not a farm.
Hashtag Christmas trees.
Which we didn't even sell one of.
Not a single goddamn Christmas tree was sold.
The fucking 4th of July parties out there were.
Oh,
dope as
those
shit.
were dope as
Hashtag
fuck.
America.
Hashtag exploding mortars.
Those were parties that would make you hate Muslims and just scream USA. They
Yep.
were. They were
I
wonderful.
mean, if every day of the right wingers' lives is like
Was
that, I could
America like
understand.
that?
I could
Was-
understand.
just straight America. Like I would be like that guy. I would be the guy on your Facebook page if
Fucking
every
posting
day
that
was
bullshit.
fireworks and smoke grenades and fucking stuffing mortars and bark piles.
Blowing that shit wide open.
Yeah, and tossing firecracker packets into fire pits.
Yep.
While people sit
That shit
around
was
it.
legit, man. I'm glad I grew up semi-white trash like that.
I actually, if that place isn't bought in a few years, I'm gonna try and buy it again.
That shit is legit.
That was the fondest memories of my life.
Oh, yeah.
Are there
For real.
to just like
Noomstock. You weren't around for that though, were you?
No, I wasn't. But at the time, that was back in the day when I wasn't old enough to be really fitting in.
Yeah.
Like you guys were all older, and I was like trying my best to like try and fit in. But I remember like one of the coined, situations. We totally got off track what we were talking about before. But this is a
What
pretty
were
good
we
story.
talking about? Right wingers?
Donald Trump and fucking
Donald
everything.
Trump. Fuck
Stupid
Donald
shit.
Trump.
Who gives a
Okay,
fuck?
back to the fun shit.
Yeah, no. So there's we have all our cousins. I think it was like fucking you had like Kyle, Ryan might have been around at this point.
Okay.
It was like Kyle, him, you, Andrew, I think, and Justin maybe.
Okay.
You guys built this like this fucking fort out in the woods. So it was like you guys had built like these stick fences all the way around the entire thing, set up like 4 tents in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And there's this perfect tree out front. So you guys just imagine like if you fucking set your forearm on your knee and then just like look at your forearm. This is for the listeners. You can see what I'm fucking doing. But then like you stretch
Jacking
your
off his
palm out
forearm.
flat and then it just kind of looks like a hand. So this tree, imagine this tree just looks like a hand with your wrist bent. And they stick all like this stuff up there and pretty much make like a giant human-sized bird nest. And so all these motherfuckers are out here in this bird's nest with a BB gun and like sitting up here and they're like taking turns like doing post watches. Do you remember this at all? Yeah. And so I come out here. I'm 6 years younger than almost all these guys at this point. And so I get in and they got this 24 rack of Dr. Peppers. So you imagine
Rolling
what
ham.
24, 24, what is that? Maybe 12-ounce cans, something like that.
Yeah.
16 ounce. I don't know.
It's a lot of
It seems like a shit ton when you are a small ass child. At
You're
this
like,
point,
"These motherfuckers are
I'm
rich, they hit
probably
the
I'm
jackpot."
probably 9, maybe 10 years old at this
Yeah.
point. Yes, I no, actually, we'll get to this. Sorry, I didn't mean to go ahead and be hard on you. So they had all these tents set up, and I'm like, yo, I want to hang out with the older cousins. These motherfuckers are dope. So I go out here, and these guys, they're like, all right, Dylan, we'll let you hang out with us, but you're gonna have to do a security detail, which is like, get up in this fucking crow's nest with a BB gun because they've convinced me that there's coyotes everywhere. And then
I think we were convinced too.
and they start just fucking throwing Dr. Peppers at me. And they're like, here, Dylan, have this Dr. Pepper. Finish that. Dylan, have this Dr. Pepper. Like, my parents were never one to really give me sodas. So the second I got sugar in my mouth, I was just like, go, go, go. Like, it was
sugar
it was a
bukkake.
race. Just all over my face and in my mouth. Just swallow it all. But, God damn. So they feed me probably like 9, 10, maybe even 11 Dr. Peppers. And I'm sad to say that at this time I still was subject to bedwetting. But this is a glorious story. So I have a proud ability to, I guess, admit that to these listeners. But so they're having me walk around the perimeter of this fenced in section.
Stick
and-
fences.
Yeah, stick fences and piss because they think that humans work like dogs in marking their territory. They're having me walk around. I'm peeing like every 12
We
minutes.
were probably high as fuck.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I didn't even know what that was at that point, but I'm just pissing all over this and like everywhere. And so I finally, I do my detail and then I decided to go to bed. I was sleeping in a tent and like a tent's pretty much just a tarp with
Yeah.
like a roof sewn on top of it. There was a puddle in the bottom of this fucking tent the next morning. I had pissed the bed probably 8 cans worth of Dr. Pepper, like, because you motherfuckers were just like, let's feed this 10-year-old Dylan Cabral like a just shitload of liquid.
Shitload of liquid.
It was-
right before bed.
It was fucking bonkers.
But you saved the day by marking your territory.
No coyotes that night.
No
I
coyotes
was the
ever.
fucking hero. No coyotes ever again.
Ever again.
All the coyotes actually died.
They died
They
from
were
the
all gone.
stench of his Dr.
Coyotes
Pepper
are
face.
extinct now because I pissed Dr. Pepper everywhere.
Hashtag fuck coyotes.
Hashtag Dr. Pepper.
Oh shit! So where were we before that? Donald Trump.
I don't know. Let's not go back there.
Oh,
It's just a
it's
dark-
negative.
Yeah, it's just
negative. Everybody hates Trump
Let's just
except
not go-
unless you're stupid. I gotta piss real quick. You're running on your own. Do some
Running on my own.
advertisements for shit that we don't
Advertisements for
have
shit that
yet.
we don't have.
I mean, just talk
I mean,
about shit that you like.
oh, right.
I've got an On It affiliate.
Yeah,
page.
I'm actually straight up gonna talk about On It right
Oh
now.
shit!
That sounded like we were doing an outro because you hit the strings on the guitar. Aaron's gonna go take a piss, I think, because he's a pussy. And he has no bladder control, even though he's a grown-ass man. His dog seems to be doing a much better job. But, no, I guess we're going to do some advertisements for shit that we are not even really getting... We're not getting paid for. We're just going to pretend, and then hopefully, just do it, fake it till you make it, I guess. So, but if you guys do look up on the Average Ghost or not the podcast page, but the Average Ghost blog page, you probably see a few advertisements for this supplement company or a strength and conditioning company called On It. I guess they kind of, okay, I don't guess. They preach the life of total human optimization. They're trying their best to like make people work at their optimum level. You're trying to increase the efficiency of the human body and the human mind and have positive changes in people's lives and do better things for you. And to do that, you want to have a healthier life or a healthier body, a healthier mind, you just want to be put together. Total human optimization, bitches. So, there's a couple good supplements on there. I personally love to take the Alpha Brain. That shit gets your head
actually
working
took some
on
right before
point.
this.
Yeah, we did, and I feel like words are just flowing out of my mouth like lava. Took some of that Alpha Brain before
Spitting
we
that
got
hot
up on
fire.
here. Alpha
So
Brain
what
and
did I
beer.
miss? What did you talk about?
I pretty much just did the longest intro into On It without ever saying anything about their supplements because I'm a huge bullshitter.
Oh, okay. I'll pick up. I fucking love On It.
We're about to take some shroom tech tomorrow. Cordyceps
Ooh.
mushrooms, found in the Himalayas.
Ooh, if it comes from the Himalayas, that's
Chinese Olympic team use that shit for better oxygen production and utilization in their body. We're about to use that shit when we do some sparring rounds.
The first
this
time I
weekend.
took fucking Shroom Tech, I went and did combatives
Ow.
at the combative center, and I went fucking ham. Like,
Yeah.
I was ready to kick through
Yeah,
somebody's chest.
I think I just haven't taken enough shroom tech yet, but I've noticed a little bit of difference, but not nearly like Alpha Brain. Like when I took Alpha Brain the first time I sparred, man. Like it wasn't the first time I
You were
sparred,
just
but
in
it's
the
the first time I
you
sparred on
on
Alpha Brain.
On
First time
weed.
under the influence of Alpha Brain. That shit was bonkers, man. Like it's like it seemed like Vats from Fallout. Like I just like yeah, I just targeted up on this dude's body, and you can see like I saw like this band of like fuzzy outline. Like the only thing in focus was my buddy, and like I was just
fucking him
I
up.
just felt like I was teeing off, man. Like you just feel on point. Like you can I'm gonna like analogize instead of fucking word with it. The fact that it's probably not a fucking word.
I'm gonna create an analogy.
Yeah, that. Shut the fuck up. I'm being attacked by a dog right now. Like, give me some slack. He just tried to bite my dick.
He's all about trying to just fucking bite whatever's at his face level.
What was I even fucking saying?
VATS system with targeting and piecing dudes up on Alpha Brain. We're sitting here pimping Alpha Brain.
Yes.
Speaking of which, there will be a link on my website to where you can click and purchase Alpha Brain
Yeah,
or
dude.
any other On It products.
Aaron's trying to get some kickbacks, dude.
I'm
Feel
trying
the
to.
art.
Trying
Embrace
to.
the hustle. Hook it up, guys.
Yes.
It's good shit. I promise you. Like I've taken, I haven't taken all of their supplements because some of them, get a little out of my price range
Oh,
in
yeah.
the hard times. But if you can
That
penny
house
up,
owner life.
yeah, if you can penny up, that's every single thing I've taken from them has all had a significant impact.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot
I
of
was
it's backed
rocking
by double-blind placebo studies. It's scientifically there, And if you need a testimony, like straight up talk to us, like because I've never had
Send me an email. There's a contact us page on the fucking website.
I've never had supplements work like that. And like when I was studying for the police exam, when I thought that was
A deal.
that what I wanted to do, like that shit was just locked me in, pure focus. When I needed that stuff, when I was sparring and training, like it just locked me in. It was just the best.
I pop one or two before I come up and try and come up with new guitar riffs, and it like
I'm
I'm playing shit that I just like out of my spectrum.
Dude,
Like,
I'm sure. It's so strange how it works so well. You can't think that earth-grown nutrients can really have that much of an effect on you, but supplemented with the possibility of eating clean and trying to take care of your body, like it just has an astounding effect.
Oh yeah.
And I really love what the owners stand for. Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
My religion is Joe Rogan. And then Aubrey Marcus, these are just a lot of badasses.
Solid dudes.
Every fucking dude they got on their team, preaches the right way, and it's just goes about life in a correct way. You got fucking, TJ
Dillashaw.
TJ Dillashaw's a fucking savage. Shouldn't have left Team Alpha Male though, dude. For sure, don't do that again. You should just suck Uriah Faber's dick and go back.
I don't know about that. I'm not a Uriah fan,
Dude, you
man.
need to do some fucking research because Uriah's a savage.
He's a savage, but his face. I can't.
The butt chin is gnarly, but he's the coolest fucking dude, man. He really is. Like
I'm sure he is.
I love that
If
whole
I had
Team
an
Alpha Male
opportunity
team.
to
They're
hang out
all
with him.
beasts. Yeah, if I could pick a person to hang out with, it'd be Demetrius Johnson or Uriah Faber probably.
Are they all alpha male?
No, Demetrius Johnson works out of AMC in Seattle or Kirkland.
Sorry for the static. Oh, that's gnarly. That's gonna leave some noise. I'm looking up the peeps on that bitch. There we go.
Yeah, dude.
On it pro team.
On it pro team. Yeah, you
Jason
got
Ellis, that
Joe
dude's
Rogan.
a monster.
Jason Ellis is hilarious, dude. I love any podcast that he's on. I love that motherfucker.
Yeah.
TJ Dillashaw. For sure, pull your shorts up, though, because I'm not trying to see the base of your shaft every time you take your shirt off. Like, I understand you have a baller physique.
You
and
got that V,
I'm
though.
probably never going to look like you. And yeah, people can see your dick from your nipples, but pull your fucking shorts up, man. And then, I don't know who these fuckers are. Ken Block.
Ken Block's the monster.
Yeah, fucking Jim Cano over here.
Jason Ellis. We talked about him.
Love that motherfucker. Wait, yo.
Tim Kennedy.
Tim Kennedy is the realest motherfucker on the planet.
Joseph
Realest motherfucker.
Benavidez.
Rose Namajunas, motherfucker over here, cutting her hair off for charity, and she's gonna go throw down with Paige Van Zant here in a week. Stoked on that. That girl is a smoke show. Joseph Benavidez married Megan O'Leary. So
Greg Lutzka, pro skateboarder. The dude's a
snap.
monster.
Yeah, dude, he is. They put out like an On It video that was Greg Lutzka, like it was actual On It video. It was pretty sick. It was produced really badass.
I'm sure it was. Mike Dolce, I mean.
Joe DeFranco running DeFranco's gym.
Oh,
that dude's a
girl.
beast. All those motherfuckers.
And then these are just trainers and coaches. We don't know about them.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Athletes.
Oh, go back down to athletes.
I don't know. We got some more.
Athletes.
Well, you got Brendan Schaub over here on the Fighter and the Kid podcast. Joey Diaz taking some supplements, throwing out podcast fire. It's a good group of dudes who just, not just dudes. There's a couple chicks. Sorry, guys. I'm sexist.
Jed Milden, pro BMX. I'm all about action sports.
Did you know Torque sponsors BMX? Torque, Uriah Faber's company.
Oh, shit.
The MMA company.
I did not.
They fucking sponsor a bunch of BMX riders.
I'm all about BMX.
Yeah, BMX is
all
ish.
about that shit.
Creature,
and skateboarding.
Creature, I love
Bruh.
you, but you gotta hashtag relax.
Hashtag get on this bone.
Oh, Cub Swanson, Chris Holdsworth. I'm not mad at Chris Holdsworth's jiu-jitsu game. That shit's strong.
All about it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what the fuck that fuzz is. I put my phone on the shit. That was dumb. I'm stupid.
Damn it, Aaron Newman.
I'm fucking retarded. Look at that guy's glasses.
Ben Saunders, only omoplata in UFC history. Jeremy Stevens knocking motherfuckers out. God damn, I'm so fucking stoked for Jeremy Stevens to throw down with Max Holloway next week, dude. You got a technical striker versus the dude can shut some fucking lights off with one hand every fucking time.
What's that fight that's going on while you're here?
While I'm here, I don't know if any fights are going on.
You said we should go somewhere.
Oh
and
yeah,
just
those
fucking
glory
post-
fights. I actually
the
think
glory
they might
fights.
have went on tonight, and they're just replaying them on Sunday,
Boo.
which is pretty dumb.
Boo! Nobody wants. Oh shit! Andy Williams is on it. Andy Williams, Every Time I Die.
Oh, are you fucking
Guitar
serious?
player. He is on it, and
What?
I have a major chub right
Dude,
now.
I kind of have. I'm not. It's not even a chub. I'm rocking just a full.
Andy, we're gonna come check you out
Oh my
at
God, I'm
the
so
Granada in
stoked.
Lawrence, Kansas. We'll talk about On
Lawrence,
It if you
Kansas.
want.
We're about to drop some Seattle Truth elbows on some faces in Lawrence, Kansas.
That is
in a
fucking
couple
awesome.
days.
I did not know
Yeah, I
that. Good
did
on you,
not
Andy
either.
Williams.
Yeah, Andy Williams getting on it.
Writing
with-
that fucking
even though he's
crazy
eating fucking
fire.
hot dogs all the time.
I mean,
hot dogs are delicious. Who gives a shit?
I mean,
Dude,
what the
creature?
If you're on tour, you gotta eat what you can eat when you eat.
Be nice.
Is he not digging the bone
Biting
anymore?
Shit out of my hand.
I'm gonna fucking throw him in his cage since he's being an asshole.
Right.
You can come out in like, oh shit.
Yo, dude. Actually, I mean, we're over an hour. Let's
Should we wrap this up?
Yeah, let's just
Should we throw some shout outs or some shade?
shout outs to John Kaiser. How about you get your shit together and get on the fucking podcast?
Yeah, quit
with
playing
us?
League of Legends.
League of Legends, this fucking clown. Whoa.
I turned
wanted
that
it
shit
on
off
that.
to get on this bitch.
He wanted in on it.
Throw the bones right behind you. So put that shit in his mouth. It's behind you. Yeah, shout out to John Kaiser. He's the third member of our brain pool on the podcast idea.
Shout out to Tess Williams for taking care of this piece of shit over here so that
Yeah.
we can do artist shit.
Thanks,
while-
baby. I love
while she's out there
you.
just like, fucking shit up.
He's over there doing Garrison shit,
Garrison.
studying abroad.
Garrison.
OPSEC, so I won't say where she is. but-
Obsex?
No, not
OPSEC? What's that?
Not OPSEC.
I was kidding. dude.
OPSEC.
Sounded like you said Obsex.
OPSEC your face.
Tess,
On it.
You should be jealous because he's about to obsex my face. Ow!
Shout out to On It for making good, solid products.
Shout
with,
out to whoever actually suffers through this first bullshit podcast.
Yeah,
like,
man,
praise
thank
be
you.
on you. Like, I'll fucking fly out to give you a hug. That's a lie.
If you
that's
pay for it,
expensive.
we'll fly out to give you a hug.
Yeah, you guys are the shit. And any of you guys who actually listen to this, please give us a like and a shout out. Like,
Leave some comments
leave
on
some
shit that
fucking
we can
comments.
improve
Yeah,
on.
tell us to shut the fuck up. Tell
Or-
us you love Donald Trump so we can punch you in your face.
Yeah.
Just like be
Give
real
us-
with us. We're this is a community. Just because we're over here putting our mouths on mics like queers doesn't mean that we are separate from you. You guys,
We are just
whoever
people.
decides to listen to this shit is for real. Is the only reason we're doing it. So thank you guys for the backing. If you suffer through, you guys are the
Yes.
shit.
And one day we'll have intro and outro music,
And-
and that would be pretty sick. But right now we're just gonna go.
And whoever listens to this first podcast, one day we'll have fucking merch and you'll get some shit.
Average Ghost Podcast.
Average Ghost.
Check us out at averareghost.com.
.com.
I got a couple beers in me. Let me try that again. Check us out at averageghosts.com.
Bitches!
Later. Oh, where the fuck is my mouse?
God damn it, dog.